Go. And we should be live. I see the little red indication that we're live. Hello, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. Welcome to the Crazy Panel Show. That's crazy. Now, anyway, we got our good friend JV up on the
panel.
What's
up, my friend?
You doing all right? Hello. Yes. Yes, man. Hey, it's good to have you on. Good to have you on. Cheers, Nick. Cheers to everyone in the chat, by the way. It's good to have you in. You know, we might have some other people pop up. They have the links. If they don't, then yeah, they don't. But you know, we'll see. We'll see who pops up. But anyway, no man, it's good to have you on. I have to tip my hat to the godfather of the panel shows, man. I did not know that it was that hectic. And also we have someone else coming in, my brother Ambler. Hello. We are here.
What's up?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
How's it going?
JV, this is Ambler. Hey, Adam, cheers. What is this? What's up, this? JV? What the hell is this? What is anything? You know, who are we? No, we just we do this thing we're gonna do this every 2 weeks, guys. Just to let you guys know. Every 2 weeks. Even though this has been 3 weeks removed from our last panel. But
every third week.
Yeah, every third week. Pretty much.
That makes sense.
Pretty much. Yeah, let me just start highlighting some stuff because JV, you're the master of this. I got this idea from your channel. I'm like, this is interesting. This is crazy.
Oh wow, I appreciate that.
It's a little bit of chaos, but it's also a good way to let off some steam. And it just reminded me of Thanksgiving. You know, if no one getting in a word, talking over each other, and possibly leaving full. You know,
as long as they don't leave mad, you know.
Yeah, as long as they don't leave mad. But yes. Okay, like this. Here we go. What the hell is this? Pretty much. That's what
we need you to answer. We need you to answer that.
We're just putting it out there. It's not our. It's not our thing.
What the hell
to do? What the hell is this? But yes,
work that out.
What you think of the show is none of our business, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and Jen A, happy birthday tomorrow, I think, to you. Will there be strippers? Probably not, Adam. I'm just reading the comments, but I don't know how you do it, JV. I liked the format. And I was like, oh man, he's got that down. And look, if you guys don't see this man, JV up here, has the StreamYard pillow. I've reached out to them multiple times. I have a goddamn membership, you know, and I was like, "Where's my pillow?" They have not reached back out to me.
Okay,
it's fine. It's fine. You know,
give me reach out to them for you.
Yeah. Reach out to. Hey, where the hell is this man's pillow? He needs
right. He needs one.
Yeah, because we got Joey. Joey has a hoodie, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he has a hoodie
I need that, man.
Yeah, they have some pretty cool stuff. But I won this, so I didn't buy it. I just won it.
You won it?
Yes, I won that in StreamYard. What was funny though, they do like a contest and you got to put hashtag the yard or something. So Joey was telling me about it. So I clicked on it, went there, and you know, I watched them for a long time because StreamYard, when they first came out, I was on the, you know, they were good, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out. So, but anyway, so we was on there. Joey keeps watching all the little. They have a town, what do they call it? The townhouse. I don't know the name of the show.
The townhouse.
Yeah. Okay. Roundhouse or something. I don't know.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, it's where they talk about what's going on with StreamYard, and they're like, you know, hey, we're putting this feature in there, we're fixing this, and so anyway, they have a giveaway. So I just entered the giveaway, and I won it. So I said, well, Joey, you told me about it. I just told him to ship it straight to him. So
there you go.
So then one day I was on there, and I was just like, I'll do it again. And won it again. I was like, what in the world? So I kept that one.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's awesome, man. Man, I just want one. I just want it. Just want it for the
Captain.
background. Cheers,
Captain's
Captain.
awesome.
Yes. Yes. Oh, guys, by the way, JV does have a channel, and so
Last,
does
last.
that's what we do. We
Yeah,
shout you guys out, and also the Av files. I wish I had your link. You know what? I think I did in the very beginning of this whole thing. Here we go. Got yours and I got yours. What?
Awesome. I have to check your channel out. I don't.
It's a
Check
fun
it.
one. It's a fun one. It's a fun one where we bullshit and talk tinfoil hat stuff. So it's good.
Oh, cool.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
talking
man.
about portals over the White House type level of entertainment, or what are we talking about here?
Ooh. Pretty much, man. Pretty
Okay.
much. But
Close.
Close. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I know
It's-
somebody that would love this too.
Yeah, I know too. I know exactly. He has no hair. He has no
Right.
hair, and he could talk forever about it. I know exactly what you're talking about. But no, it's pretty crazy, man. It's like I unfortunately pushed him into the YouTube world because we're trying to get the podcast stuff going, right? We're trying to get the podcast stuff going, and Spotify is a whole different world, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, YouTube. Like, I feel like I know nothing about, but I know a little bit something. I know how to fail at YouTube, and so
Oh, you've been watching me real close then. Okay.
I know the what not to do's and how to emulate that.
Right. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you
Go
so
ahead.
much. Thank you so much. And honestly, I was like, dude, just put your shorts and whatever on YouTube, because we film it together, and it's pretty great. And we use StreamYard to film this shit too, and it's pretty
Right.
it's pretty fun. But not StreamYard, sorry, Spotify is just wild. Spotify is just wild, and it's just, I don't know, man. Have you ever been part of a podcast? Like, have you done the
It's a whole
podcast
different
platform
beast.
stuff? JV, have you done that thing?
No, I know that EB and Blake was going to do one, and they did one episode, and it was it.
They did an episode.
So I figured if they couldn't do it, I might as well not even. Legends, So
Yeah, but it's so different, man. It's so different. YouTube is a terrible mistress. And yes, Kathy, I still don't know what buttons to push. You have apparently you haven't been watching my live streams, because I tried to use like Streamlabs OBS, man, and that was something, and that was something that it failed miserably. But as long as I fail in the eye of the public, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
right, as long as everybody sees the failure, then you've done your job.
Yeah. Heaven forbid. I've been called a lot of things, but polished. I'll be damned if anyone calls this channel polished.
Mm-mm. We're not going to take that.
Hell no. But and also, what else? I was gonna say something before we got rolled.
Before I rudely interrupted, but go ahead.
No, you're good. No, for those of you guys that follow ETS21 or not, the promo code to the guitars and shit are on the bottom. So
awesome.
Definitely check that out. It is a good one. I have to start remembering to implement those in my videos, but whatever. Capitalism. Fuck yeah. Ugh. But yeah, man. So what else? Are you gonna do an after party after this, JV?
I don't know. It's going to be a surprise. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Gotcha. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll take those odds. So
0.0.
Man. So Av, what is I let people know today about the bucket war. I just kind of, did you know, JV, that there was actual war about a bucket?
Jesus. Yeah, that one.
No, what kind of war is it? Figuratively speaking?
It's more of a metaphorical.
Okay.
No, it's back in the way back. We touched on it. It's a silly little war. I think just 2,000 people died over a bucket.
A little war about a bucket
Yeah.
It was like
Wow.
some crazy shit, man. I never heard about it
It's-
before. And he brought it up, and I was like, holy
Yeah.
hell.
I
Now,
have
is
a
this-
weird. Oh,
Is
sorry.
this
Go
when
ahead.
KFC only had one more bucket left of chicken or something? What? I mean, you got to give me a reference to this. Really, I don't know. What you're talking about.
That would see now that would be a story that would be worth it. But no,
Right.
but no.
It was in Louisiana.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
okay. It was
chicken.
Popeyes.
Last
Popeyes
bucket
chicken.
of chicken. Oh hell yeah, worth the war.
Yeah.
But no, it was back in the day. Like I don't know if any of our people were alive then. It was like 1325, and
And they had buckets back then.
they had a bucket. I think
They really
that's
did.
why they went to war. It's like a newfangled technology.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah.
Like,
I see
what
that.
is this? What is this new tech? It's a bucket. I call it a bucket. Like, got it. Let's kill people.
You mean I don't have to? You mean I still have to carry
It's
water
like-
like
yeah,
this?
it's like
Give me that
Jordans.
bucket. I'm gonna kill you for it. You know.
But oh man, no, it's pretty freaking. I don't know, man. It's fun. It's wild. So yeah, JV, you were talking about. I have to give you mad props on this one thing, man. On many things, but dude, your videos of you playing guitar, man.
Appreciate you,
Dude,
man.
I love that, man. It's like you rock the shit out, man. I love that.
I appreciate it. Appreciate
it. Man, like anytime you want to talk music, yeah. Because trust me, man. I'm on this crazy ass music journey on the other channel, and it's very interesting.
I've noticed. Yeah. What is the most surprising thing, if you don't mind me asking? Question. I feel like I'm interviewing you now. I mean, something that you were supposedly surprised about. Like, yeah, you're like, wow, this I didn't know this.
I feel like symphonic metal I didn't know existed. Right? Okay. I didn't know existed. It just was not in my universe. And after seeing that, I was like, dude, that's kind of crazy how they can not want, because if it's symphonic, then you need a composer. You need someone that puts it all together, all the musical shit, puts it together, and then on top of that, add that metal aspect to it. And it's just so intriguing for me as a as a freaking failed musician, you know what I mean? And it's just like, man, there's so many moving parts. And yes, cool, it's shite because it's shite. Everyone's like, because it's shite. Yes, and say Saxon. You're right. You're right. Hey, listen, Captain, thank you so much for that, though. I checked them out on the channel, and that was freaking amazing. But the
early Motley Crue, all you had to listen to hear Saxon. They copied the heck out of Saxon. Every sound just like Saxon. I'm like, wow.
Oh man. Oh shit. Guess who we have in the basement, guys? Everyone, welcome our good friend, Mr. Boomer the King.
What's up, Boomer?
Cheers.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Cheers,
how we doing?
My friend.
We're doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good, man.
Doing pretty good.
What's
good,
up?
Man. So that's always good. When you do good, that's good for all of us. But thank you for jumping on, man. You know, I know you have a very busy life and you're all over the place right now. So
yeah, I've been home for 10 minutes. And
that's me.
I don't even drink anymore, but apparently my father bought me this beer. It's called 1664 from France.
Good year.
So I'm trying. It's pretty good.
Yes, there you go.
But yeah, I've been in a hospital for 2 days.
Whoa.
Yeah, because people are asking, how's the queen?
She's doing good. We just went in there to make sure that she didn't pop. We're still trying to cook that baby for a few more weeks. But without giving out details, it looks like she's probably going to deliver early. But we're trying to keep the baby in there as long as possible.
Yep.
But things are going pretty good on that end so far.
That's awesome, man.
But we just got home. I don't know what the stream's about, but Daniel, anytime you contact me,
I don't know either. But
I went out to the local cliff and blew the conch shell. Don't ask him. The conch is probably taking a shower. Anyway.
No, that's funny.
Oh man, but anyway, 1664, man. Is it a light beer? What is it? We're not doing a beer review. Trust me.
Is it a beer for jousting or not?
I don't know. I fuck these twisted ass French words.
You expect him to read it?
Avec savoir faire
Got it.
Pew.
Le Pew. There you go.
Le Pew, you had me. Worth it. Worth it.
Right.
I don't know. I sound like the skunk from Looney Tunes.
Oh,
But
man.
I will say though, like, because I'm very skeptical about trying new beers, and this one's
Does
actually
it taste
pretty good.
like beer though? Does it taste like beer?
It does. It tastes like a good one.
Oh yeah, like skunk beer. Yeah, sometimes I smell the beer that I haven't drank for a while, and I'm like, is it skunk? Like, well, I'll ask that question after I drink 3 of them, right? And if you're like, all right, let's see if it's skunked after that. You know, then I might not give a shit. You know, but what is it? Oh, it's like 6% alcohol.
Let me see. Yeah, somebody said London Lion said it's about 6%. I'm trying to find it on here.
Is it in the green bottle?
It says 5% alcohol for my bottle that I have right here.
Gotcha.
But that's usually, I mean, it's a lot more than like Coors Light or Bud Light. So
yeah. Well, how do we know Boomer and Daniel? Well, so Boomer and I shared the same state, and also Av. He's funny enough. He where the fuck is he? He basically took care of me when I was a kid. He changed my diapers. So yeah. So and then JV, man, JV, he's the one that gave me the idea for the panel, for the whole panel thing. So I was like, oh man, JV does
I apologize, everybody, but go ahead.
Yeah, no. Well, you had like 10 people on at one time.
Oh yeah, it's chaotic.
It's like a holiday meal with the
family. Yeah,
it's
like and especially when all 10 of them are drunk at the same time.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
Yeah, that's really great. You got 3 conversations going on at the same time.
Yeah. And
at
also
least.
Then you have the chat. Then you have the chat just going and just hanging out with each other. And that's what it's about. We're just the effed up bartenders at a pub. And these guys are just hanging out with themselves, pretty much.
Right. The chat's making fun of the panel. That's usually what their job is.
Oh yeah.
In mine, not here, of course, not on your channel. No, they'll never make fun of you. No.
Yeah, whatever, man. I welcome it. The one thing that I do have is thick skin, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Just
you got to if you're on here.
Yeah.
I've been called a little bit of everything. So
yeah.
And I always highlight the comments like, oh yeah, that's funny. That's good. I like that.
And then you cry. Then you cry in silence. That's what I do. That's what showers are for. But no, hey, King Boomer, all you guys, it's good to have you guys on this thing.
I feel like one of the green screens are different. Which one?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I can JV, how do you like you can change screens and shit, right?
Yeah,
whoa, that's crazy. You can drag and drop. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, you really haven't drove this very often.
I don't. Hey, I started it off the other day, like 2 weeks ago.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
2.5 weeks ago.
We haven't crashed yet. No catastrophe yet.
You know, I'm jealous of King Boomer and JV's soundboards that they've mastered the art of.
He's probably got me beat on that.
Yeah, we always talk about we need one.
Soundboard.
Yes. Do you have like that? What the one?
No, I'm actually hooked up to a $3,000 board over here that I use when we play out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I've got like 32 channels over here, but I'm not using it, so I just hook it up just for fun, you know.
Oh yeah, no, you had to
have got the compressor and all, you know, the limiter, noise reduction, all of it built in, and it doesn't. I've actually put it on take Southern Voice away, and it doesn't work though. I'm kind of mad about that. But other than that.
Yeah, and
I still sound like I'm.
When you say compressor, I think of air compressor, which I use for.
Well, yeah, you can hook an air compressor up too. Also, if you want to, there's an attachment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so Boomer, real quick question for you, man.
Yes, sir.
When are you coming up the Eastern Seaboard, man? When are you coming up this way? Or do
Not
you need to come
anytime
up this
soon.
way? Yeah, I definitely know that.
You know what? Actually, me and Callie were talking about, because after the baby's born, we were trying to, because she really wants to see Maryland, and
Okay.
we were talking about sometime around like either like April or May,
Okay.
kind of like right before summertime hits, and
Yeah.
I was probably going to stay at a friend's and then rent a car and take her all over the state, because Maryland's one of those states where, like, no two parts look the same.
That's very true. And you know what, that's actually a pretty good time to come to Maryland, though. Even though it's a little bit rainy during that, it's before the insane humidity. So that's a good thing. But all right. Well, we have to hook up once you get up here, man. Obviously. And I think
I'm trying to catch an Orioles game. I got Oriole fever right now because they're the best team in the American League.
How did that happen? You know what I mean?
They were so bad for so long that they collected all these draft picks, and now all these young kids made it to the majors, and now they're dominating.
Yeah. That's great. I wish that happened for our Commanders, but fuck that.
I thought you weren't a fan of them anymore.
I'm not. They changed the name, so I'm no longer part of that camp.
Right. That's me. That's me. And people keep asking me, like, dude, because Snyder just sold the team, and they're like, dude, Snyder's gone. You got to come back now. And I'm like, no. And they're like, why not? And I'm like, because that Commander's name is his handpicked name. As long as they have that name, I am not even considering to root for that team again.
I'm just done with them. Like, how many times have they been Super Bowl contenders on?
No, I heard they're trying to bring that name back.
Right.
Who? Who's?
There's talk about that. Yeah, there's some Native American group that is petitioning to get the Redskins.
Yeah, they have a petition for it,
and it keeps growing and growing every day.
Yeah.
But
the new owner,
do I think it's going to happen? No.
They have a petition for it.
Yeah,
but it is cool to see that they have a petition going to get the Redskins name back.
Oh my god, that would be legendary. That would be like such a win across the board. You know, just to bring it back, to have a name like, such a stink was raised about it.
Oh,
like to get rid of it, and then all of a sudden bring it back. Like, F you guys.
That would be the most epic move of all time. If that actually happened, do I think it will happen? No, but
I don't think so.
If they get rid of the Commander's name to get rid of the last bit of stink of Dan Snyder, I think their prospects are looking up.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's a lot of they would have to fire a lot of people to get that name back in, and their marketing department would just lose their shit and probably jump out of the highest window.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people said that the only reason that they were forced to change their name was because all the endorsements that were attached to the formerly Redskins, all the endorsements that were attached just hated Dan Snyder so much that they were like, fuck this guy, let's make him change the name.
Oh,
got it.
So if Snyder wasn't the owner, let's say it was just your regular owner that everybody barely knows who the owner's name is, then it probably wouldn't have happened. But because everybody hates Snyder so much, not just people in the DC area, but people globally, all around the country, they were like, fuck this guy, let's make him change the name, you know?
So it'd be interesting. It'd be a good. I'm gonna definitely see how that pans out, because that'd be awesome. Also, I read this the other day. As soon as we were done filming our podcast, you told me something. Did you know cops, like, when they go to like book people, you know what they do? They blast copyrighted songs on the PA, so they can't upload their videos on YouTube. Like,
wow,
big moves.
That makes sense, yeah.
Right? When's the last time someone's pulling
just because it's playing in the background?
Yeah, just because it's playing in the background.
That was crazy.
I was like, what the
just because playing in the background, they can't put them online.
They can't put them online. Like, damn. Who gave
that's
them
happened? That's happened to me with videos that have nothing to do with something I'm reacting to. I'll just be like, I'll take a video of like us out on a boat somewhere down here in Florida, and then like, some Pitbull song will be playing in the background very faintly, but then I'll upload the video and then it'll say like copyright claim for 12 seconds Pitbull. And I'm like, what? And then I listen, and then I go to the video and it's like faintly in the background. You hear the song, but the YouTube
you never know.
Sometimes it picks it up.
Yeah, sometimes it picks it up. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can just play the whole song. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't figure it out. It's just like, but don't they have a way to check, or they should have a way to check where you could take the song and put in like a search and tell you what you're going to get if you put it in your video. You're going to get a strike, or you're going to. They need something like that if they don't have it.
That's a very good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would help out.
I think it would be too much work for them, though.
Yeah. Okay, now the real fun starting. Oh, yeah, we got rid of him now. Boy,
our new host. Take it away.
You're the new host.
It's your show now.
Yeah. Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, I said too much. He took me out.
So,
I'm sorry. I didn't say nothing bad about you. I swear.
Something. I was like, who said Eagles? Well, listen. Something just like popped outside. Like, I don't know what it was. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was like, it went boom. And then we started lagging. So
that's really weird. Okay.
Do I just like go outside? I'm not that.
We need a conspiracy theorist to figure this out.
What do you think it is?
Know anybody?
I blame Taylor Swift or the Pope. Either one.
Is somebody trying to sabotage this show? I mean,
yeah. He's like, oh my God, they killed Daniel. Those bastards. Like, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, guys. Well, that was, you know what?
They finally got
ourselves. They found me. They found
Free the host.
Yeah.
Free the host.
See, Jane agreed.
But anyway, yeah, that's kind of crazy because I hear my dog running around upstairs. Oh man. But what
was he talking about? I can't even remember now.
I don't remember. You guys froze and like the funniest faces.
And really? You didn't take a picture?
I didn't. I don't think.
It didn't happen.
I don't think that quick. I know, right? Oh, it didn't happen. It was Sasquatch.
I think the last one I heard it was something about the Redskins.
Yeah.
Right, they're trying to take you
Snyder.
out. Yeah.
It's Dan Snyder.
Dan Snyder, if you're watching this, do it one more time so we know it's you.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Dan Snyder, if you're watching this,
fuck you. The biggest fuck you. But it would be, oh man, that would be glorious. Oh, yes, I did, Captain. I hit all the wrong buttons.
Yeah, it's all the right time.
Buttons. Yep. That's what I do. I just go when something doesn't work, I just turn into fists and just start smashing the keyboard.
Right, that's what I do when I play Madden. Just when I'm starting losing, I just push every button.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Something's gonna happen.
Something's bound to work.
Yeah.
So Boomer, man, real quick, dude, I can't wait for you to cross that threshold, man. You're so close. You're close.
Which one?
The 100K.
100K
threshold.
Oof. I think it's going to take a while because
you think so?
My growth at the moment is pretty small. I probably get like 40 subs a day. It's not what it used to be. But
well, I mean, it comes and goes, man. You know.
But the ones that are already here, the ones that are already on the channel are fantastic.
Oh yeah,
that's
man.
good. You're keeping your audience. That's good.
It's the community that we have on our channel is unbelievable.
Hell yeah, man. Like you guys, you put a video out, all of them come out. Crazy. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's so awesome. So I get so like, I'm just so happy for you, man, because it's to have that level of engagement on this platform is insane. It doesn't happen. So that's, I'm very happy for you. I know it's going to happen sooner than later, man. It's not a question of if, but just a matter of when.
I hope so.
Yeah, man.
I hope so. But congrats on you guys for hitting 100K. And I saw on Instagram a picture. Spencer has the picture of the play button. That was real nice to see. You guys definitely deserve
he
that.
He was a little upset it wouldn't work. He kept pushing it and it wouldn't play nothing. So
yeah, it wouldn't play nothing.
I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just kidding.
He just plays the Eagles once you push it.
Yeah. Copyright strike. Oh no, there goes your channel.
Shit.
I just got to 100K. Now my channel's gone.
Copyright.
Thank you, Eagles.
They would put that in the fucking box when you open it.
Yeah, Don Henley will be. Don Henley, like, you're welcome.
Is this Eagles stuff about like the what's that one channel that we were talking about a couple months back that was having trouble? Brad and Lex.
Yeah, they're still out there, man. They're still out there headhunting. And what's so effed up about the whole thing is they go through your back catalog and they'll strike you from.
Yeah, they took my video all the way down and gave me a strike.
Yep.
Oh wow, shit. Damn.
Yeah, just doing a cover of just the solo of Hotel California. That's all I did. Just played it one time through, and that was it.
Wow.
Yep.
And then about 2 years later, they're like, boom, strike. I'm like, why are you striking my channel? I'm like, oh, they went back and got that video. So yeah, it happens. Eagles, I don't think Don Henley gets it because to me it looks like you'd want to have revenue coming from that, too, because they're the ones ultimately going to make the money from the video. So
yeah, you would think it's like promotion.
Yeah,
you would think it's promotion and like I don't mind the copyright strikes. Give the artist the money. They that's their shit.
Or give copyright claim.
Copyright claim. Yeah, and just not the strike, but at least make the video visible. Get the money from it, but make the video up.
It's basically as long as let's say a reaction channel has every single video that they've done reacting to something has a copyright claim on it. It's literally a channel that is making no money but making everyone else money.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, man.
If I was that talented where I had songs or video production that everybody wanted to see and everybody was reacting to it, then I would be go do it. Bring in more money for me, dude.
Yeah. But it makes no sense.
I think it has to do with an old school mentality where nobody
you're not gonna get
yeah, it's very the old heads are still in you can tell the old heads are still in power, where you have some of these musicians that are like, F it, share it, do what you got to do, and we won't touch you because it's advertisement. And that's the thing that blows my mind. And what anyway, I could get on a whole freaking soapbox on how this shit is so whack across the board. Just seeing we've been having such issues. We have such issues getting on Embrace. It's like just getting the Father Ted stuff out, man. And it's crazy. It's like, really? I don't know enough about editing, and it's just anyway.
So I remember Squirrel talking about he made this video and he did all this editing and did all this stuff, and then he goes to upload it and it's like, no. You're like, I wish I'd have known that before. I did all this extra work on it, all this time I put into it. That would be frustrating.
I wish there was a thing out there that you could try to upload first before you waste time. Is this going to go through? Yeah. And then that would make life so much easier. Yes.
Appreciate that. Actually, I was I had a lot of trouble recently with I was reacting to an episode of Benidorm, and it wasn't the video that they were copywriting, it was the sound of the episode. But it was 4, if the claim comes up and it's 4 minutes, but even if you dispute it, it's getting blocked, nobody can see it. So I always do if that happens, I just go, okay, we'll just take the 4 minutes out. But then you take the 4 minutes out, upload the rest, and then it's guess what? Here's a brand new 3 minutes.
Yep.
That's claimed. Yep. And then you're like, all right, take that out. And then you repeat the process.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and it takes all day, sometimes a couple days, depending on how long you want to go through that. So actually, I ended up completely muting the volume of the episode and doing my background volume to see if I could get it up. And I did, but it sounded like absolute shit. So every comment that came through the video was like, dude, Boomer, I love you, but I can't fucking do this, man. I can't hear anything. And I don't blame them. I just threw it out there just to see if like it would. If you would get like only like 25% of the comments like that, but it was like everyone was like, sorry, Boomer, I can't do it.
Have you edited it so much? Have you edited so much as you're at the end of your editing, you're like when you go back and cut this out, whatever YouTube says, and you get their editing and it's like, here's the video, like, hey, welcome, we're going to watch this video today. But okay, I hope you like that video.
Right. That's basically,
it's like,
that's basically what it is.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I don't know how you guys do that.
It's
but the thing that's frustrating about it is like when that happens, so like it'll only claim like 4 minutes at a time or 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever the fuck. So like every time you upload it and then it does the claim, you go, okay, I got to edit this out, remix it, re-upload it. And by that time it's 30 minutes later, 45 minutes later. And then another claim pops up. Redo the whole process, so you're just wasting a day. It stops production on your channel, So at some point, I'm just like, well, it's not even worth it to spend this much time on it because it's stopping everything.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Because you throw so many hours.
I can only imagine how much time you guys waste on that.
Like I was talking to EB and he was like showing me what he does to get some stuff out, and that shit looked like a fucking barcode, dude. Like it looked insane. I'm like, oh my god, how I don't know anything about editing. Like if it doesn't go through the first time, well, guess what? That whole thing is trash. Like if it blocked, well, guess what? Throw it away. There's other shit out there, and I'm very, very
actually.
Happy
you know what? I could probably show. Well, actually, no, I don't have a movie reaction. Never mind. I was gonna say if I had a movie reaction that I was currently editing. Then I could show you what it looks like in the editing screen and that barcode you're talking about. Yeah, like I have that stuff too.
Yeah, and it's wild. Like how many? And by the time you're done editing, you're like, fuck this movie.
And by the time you're done editing, because a movie reaction takes like 10 hours to edit if you do it from sit down and do it from beginning to end without stopping. And by the time you hit that 10th hour, you're like, fuck this movie. Like you never want to see it again.
Yeah.
Even if it's good.
And then you said this was a terrible movie.
You gotta have that the last little edit you're seen in. Fuck this movie.
I'm done editing it. I'm not gonna edit no more.
you clip in a video that's with that goofy guy's voice, but it says a few weeks later. Fuck this movie. And then it just ends.
That's all you get. That's all you get. Because they think it's so funny when they're like, "What? Where is the content that we need?" Like, well, but
it definitely slows you down. I mean, like he's saying, you've got to spend time doing that video over and over instead of just one time. So
no, I'm with it. That's why I'm like the music reactions. They're one and done. And sometimes when my internet goes crazy, which never happens, apparently, guys.
Yeah.
Remember that. We have no proof of that ever happening.
I thought you said you didn't push the wrong button a while ago, but go
ahead. So when I chop up, that whole thing is done, and I just throw it away, and I just move on.
So that may not be a bad idea, though, because you can get there quicker. It's like, okay, I'll waste that, but I'm not wasting any more time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's so annoying because when I'm looking at the monitor and I look back and then my screen catches up to me, I'm like, this is trash. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done because I'll trip myself up if I'm watching myself lag, and then that's not good.
Casper says, keep the movies to Patreon and save yourself an ass ache, boys. Trust me, 100%. Casper, I have considered it many times.
Yeah,
but without the YouTube, I wouldn't have the Patreon, so I kind of don't want to leave them out, even if it is chopped up movie reactions.
Yeah, that's that's a good point.
Don't want to leave the YouTube subscribers out that actually made it possible for the Patreon. So.
That's very true. And cheers, Dan Jones. Way to hop in. You should be asleep, bro. Everyone in the comments should be asleep. But yeah. Check his channel out, guys, if you need help sleeping. He's killing the game. He's killing, he's killing the game in the sleep game.
He's putting
He's
everybody
putting people to sleep.
He's got it down, man.
Wow, that's cool.
It's like the best. It's like the best kind of content because like you never hear the end because you should be asleep.
Right.
You know?
Right. And you get all that for like 10 hours of, that would be cool.
Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end, you should just totally be like, fuck you.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. You got to edit the video again. You just got the right tracks.
But, oh, man.
There's been times where I've edited movie reactions and then I'm like closing in on the end and I turn around and I realize the fucking sun's coming up. Like, oh God. I've been at this all night.
Like, why is the lighting all off? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the sun. Like, what? What the fuck is going on with that? Oh no, man. It's a crazy platform we have here, man. It's
a lot of work.
I love to hate it. I love to hate it. But no, we're all trying to kill it, man. And I love this kind of shit. It's like we're all doing different shit, like this I love this channel where we can just bullshit, speak our mind. Like I was like this. I started this channel just as fucking
kind of an outlet, yeah.
Unfiltered. Like I needed this. Right. Shit. I needed this whole venting process. Yeah, just talk about it. So it's just I needed this because I can't do that on Airs in the Nation. So I was like, bro, this is it. And yes, Beaky, same shit, different bucket. Pretty much. 100%. But
hey, that's good, Dan. That is awesome, man.
Different.
Wow.
Yeah. I record 8 hours, people sleep in 5 minutes. Add revenue on very long video. That's what I'm saying, man. You got the key.
Cool. If you do the first 5 minutes, you put them to sleep and they got to listen to the rest of it. They don't even know to listen to it, but you get that time, right? That's great.
I'm like, oh man, I watch some of his videos. I'm just like clapping. I'm like, well played. I need you to become the biggest. You're the biggest success out there.
That is cool. That is a good idea. Wow.
And Neil, 100%. I told my wife I'll do whatever it takes never to swing a hammer again. Like God, I'll do whatever the fuck it takes never to be out there getting paid no money or possibly not getting paid. It's like
not getting paid at
who
all.
knows? Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, I love this. Like, so JV, real quick, man, when are you gonna have your music talk? Have you done that lately? Your music panel of just talking about music? Have you
I think my end's cutting out or something.
Oh, I was saying, have you done your music panel when you guys just
No. To be honest, man, I really have just been so busy at work. We've had so many major projects going on. I'm IT director at a small hospital, and so we've had like major stuff. Like we had like this whole new cabinet system for the pharmacy, and then I had to build a coding server, and we transferred over to all that, migrated over to that, and I've just been redoing the network. So one thing after another, and so that's why I haven't been around. I apologize, but yeah, I kind of took a little break.
You need to. We need to, especially on this where it demands so much. It demands so much energy. You got to know when to step back.
Breaks are necessary.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially if you're sitting in a chair for the majority of the day, you need to get out of that chair and
live.
Take a walk outside every once in a while, man.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Yeah, if I'm doing like 3 or 4 hours straight in this chair, eventually I just step outside for like half an hour. I'm just like, I gotta experience weather
like, that's that bright thing that was shining through my window a while ago.
Yeah,
right.
But I tell you what, it's a grind if you really do it like you guys are doing it. It is a grind.
It definitely is. Man.
So I commend you guys on that. Yeah,
it's definitely different, man. I tell people like I've worked harder in my life,
Nope.
Whoa! I'm up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm awake. But no, it's like I've worked harder in my life. I'm never going to complain about being on this side of things. I'm just sitting in a chair and just doing what I love to do.
Mhm.
But oddly, it does drain you, man. It like I don't know how, I don't know
It's
why, but
mentally, yeah.
yeah, it's oh man, and just editing some stuff. Even when Ambler and I do the podcast, it's just like it always ends up being 12 o'clock.
Mhm.
Somehow,
Yeah.
some way. It's
Yeah.
just like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the
It takes so
time
long
just
The last couple
Yeah.
ones, the last couple was we just said screw it. We're just one and done.
yeah. Either we get it the first time and then we go to sleep. Like that's how it is.
Yeah.
You get it done once and then be done.
Sounds good.
And
That's
cheers.
it. Yep.
cheers, Sam, Kathy, all you guys. By the way, usually I'm all up in the comments, but I'm still getting used to it.
Don't read all
I'm
this
still getting
good
used to
stuff I said about you in the. Don't read that. I said some
No, I'm
good
not
stuff.
gonna read that.
Yeah,
How
don't
dare
read it.
you?
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
I want to hear this podcast you guys did. You have a link for that, or is it out yet?
No, the podcast about the bucket is not out yet. But
Okay, definitely put it in this video.
Yeah,
like
I will.
Or something. Yeah.
When it gets uploaded, I will put a link in the video. So I'll let you know. Hey man, remember that podcast? Yeah. Remember that
right
chat
here?
we did
The
a long
link's going
time
to be
ago?
right. Where's the link going to be? Right there.
Probably
right
around there. Around
yeah,
right in the middle.
Here.
Right here at 46 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah. Make sure you watch the whole thing to get to the link.
Just go.
Worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just go listen to all of them.
Just listen to all of them. But it's pretty interesting how like this stuff is no, I don't know. I've tried to explain this to the other generation, like what it is, and they're like, I don't understand. And I'm like, I get that. I get that because I don't understand what I do. I still don't understand what it is we do or what we've done. It's like you walk away and like, it's like, what is that scene from Tropic Thunder? Don't forget what we've done here. Like, what have we done here? Like, exactly. We've wasted people's time, and that's pretty much it.
We're good at it,
Yeah, we're
really good at wasting people's time.
Yep.
If you're gonna be good, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it the best you can do. Right.
100%.
Maximum time wasted.
Like we what do we do? We spent
100%.
We spent way too long looking at a video talking about the Predator. Like it got us with the thumbnail. We looked at it, and after the whole fucking like 45 was it like no, it was like 12-minute video.
No,
didn't even wrap it up.
It was like a 15-minute video, something like that. Yeah.
And they're like,
it still basically ended with them asking, "Did they live?"
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I came to you to answer that fucking simple question. It's in the thumbnail, and I'm like, well played.
And the thumbnail's a question.
Yeah, I'm like, well played. Like, I didn't know. I thought you were going to answer the question. I'd end up asking the same fucking question. The reason I came to your video.
Right. That's a lot of people make videos like that. They always say, yeah, a lot of videos are like that though. They'll hook you in, and then at the end, you still don't know anything.
No, but that's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just like, hold on, we'll tell you here in a minute what you came to watch, and then they'll start talking about some other stuff, and
Yeah, no, I want to try to do like the how-to videos, but I don't know how to do
right.
anything. So
you don't know how to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to. How do you
I'm actually doing not a how-to, but like from memory. Daniel, have you ever gone crabbing before?
Crabbing, never on purpose.
Oh,
never on purpose. Okay,
never on purpose.
I've done it before, but as a kid. But apparently, there's blue crabs in Florida, so I went out and got myself some crab pots.
What?
And I got Cousin Boomer to. We were actually recording the day before we went to the hospital, and put some, bait in the traps, and we set them out there for like an hour, but we didn't catch anything. But I'm actually tomorrow because I got 3 traps now. So I'm going to set them and put different spots and leave them out overnight. And then the next day take them out. Cause I'm like on a mission right now. Cause Queen Boomer has never experienced eating blue crabs before.
What?
And yeah, she's missing out.
Wow.
So I was like,
Wow.
Maybe because I was going to buy some and just like have her eat them, but it's apparently down here in Florida, it's like $20 per crab. And I was like, fuck that.
Wow.
Yeah, $20 per crab, and they're not big. So like I can in a sitting I can eat like 12 to 15 crabs. So like I was like, you know what, how much does it cost to get the traps and all that? And it was, like less than $150 to get all the things you need.
There you go.
To get them. So I was like, why don't I just catch them myself? And if I'll have that stuff forever,
You went crabbing in Delaware? You have Delaware blue crabs?
Really? Wow.
Oh no, they're all over. They're all over Delaware. Yeah.
And aren't they in the Gulf too? Like, doesn't Louisiana have blue crabs? Like out there? Like
they got a lot.
Yeah. Interesting.
They got a lot. Actually, for a while, when crabbing was so bad in Maryland in like the 2000s, for like a while, most of the places you got your crabs from in Maryland were actually shipped from Louisiana. So Louisiana has a lot of blue crabs.
Wow. Yeah, I love going crabbing.
Yeah.
It's so fun, and they actually do taste. For some reason, they taste a little better. I don't know what it was.
Well, when he gets his video done, you can learn how to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm ready. Do they have to be in the water to catch crabs? That's
well, yeah. I don't have a boat.
You could go to Baltimore and catch crabs.
Very nice. I think that's just from breathing.
Yeah.
Fucking infected.
I think us folks from Baltimore, it's like we created that unfortunate circumstance.
Oh my
God.
But yeah, it's even just to get outside for a while, it was fun. But tomorrow I'm going to leave those things for like a whole day, and then the next day pick them up and see if I catch anything. So hopefully it goes well.
Well, man, if you ever hang up the crab pot, make sure you paint it, and then make your own logo. There you go. Just put it out there, and then raffle it off or something.
Yeah, because I don't have a boat. I'm just leaving them off at like whatever pier that I am allowed to put them in.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, are you actually getting in the water in Florida, bro? Like, don't do that ever. Yes, I don't do that.
Well, I mean, I'll get in the water in the ocean. Like I'm much less scared of sharks than I am gators.
Oh yeah.
So, but the crabs, like they like brackish water, so you have to go inland a little bit, and that's when you start encountering those goddamn dinosaurs that will kill you in an instant. So
fuck them, man. They're massive. They're massive. I'll never, man. I saw my first gator. I'm like, what the fuck is that? There's no one shooting it, and all the old people are just, that's just an alligator. Like, yeah, it's a fucking alligator. Kill it. Like, but anyway,
it's like seeing a deer in Maryland.
Yeah. Fuck that. I hate those deer, man. There's so many. So many.
So many here too.
There's so many because there's no predators there anymore. Yeah. Here in Florida, there's a predator around every street corner.
Yeah. And also, man, no, the only predators for deer are like the cars. The vehicles are the predators. Deer.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's pretty intense, man. I don't know, man. Like when I went to Florida, man, that shit's like going into the land before time, bro. It's like different. It's different.
That's right. You actually took I think you took a video of a gator down there, right?
Yeah. It was just chilling. It looked like a putt like thing. It's like, oh hey, this is out of place. And like, oh, that's a fucking dinosaur. Like, oh,
and people from out of state go like, oh my God, that's so cool. It's a gator. And it's like the only reason why you think it's cool and it's not coming after you is because it's digesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
once
pretty much.
Once it's done doing that, it's looking for the next victim.
Yeah. No, I was like, do you have to hold perfectly still? Do they not see with movement? There's a lot of misconceptions. Do you need the road flare?
T-Rexes.
The road flare? How does it work? How does it work? Like, all the gator knowledge I know comes from
Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh God.
Oh man. God. Fucking.
No, my brother lives in Florida, and he said sometimes he would find them in his pool.
That's too much.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't have an enclosure around your pool, they easily get in there. Even with an enclosure, because it's basically just net, they could just go, okay, I'll push this out of the way.
He had a small gate. He said they would climb over the gate and go in the pool. So he would always tell us, be careful when you go outside, check the pool before you jump in.
Yeah. Fuck that. Could you imagine? You're like hungover and you're like, I'm just going to go for a quick swim, wake myself up. And then what happened to Jim? Well, he got eaten by a gator. Where? In the pool. Fuck. In the pool. Jesus Christ. Christ, that's too much, man. That's too much. No, Florida.
It seems like every time I'm on a live stream with you, Daniel, we're always talking about gators again.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
But it's like a serious thing. It's
Gator
like
channel.
Right. But people who don't live here, just visiting, like they have to know, do not go, like, unless it's the beach, do not go into any body of water under any circumstances, because you always have to assume there's a fucking gator there. And
don't even like walk past it, stay away from it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. But
well, that's like that old lady walking the dog and it came out, ate her dog. And
yeah.
That actually happened like 30 minutes from me.
Whoa.
It was in Fort Pierce. That happened like 30 minutes from where I'm living. And I remember me and Callie were watching like the news footage from that happening, because like everybody in town heard about it instantly. And all the news footage was like, and she gets dragged into the water by the gator, and they released the phone call from her neighbor trying to save her. What? And then all these things, like at the very end, they would mention, the gator was a neighborhood staple. Everybody called the gator Bob or whatever the fuck they called it. They called it by name. And it's like, well, if you call it by name, then why the fuck are you walking your dog next to it? You know, because it didn't try to get her at first. It tried to get the dog, but then she fell down. He's like, well, I might as well take her.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's a rough way to go.
That is.
Speaking of something, this right here, like, okay, granted, okay, gotcha, the cougar joke, but mountain lions terrify the shit out of me.
Me too.
All right, like, F that. And Florida has that too, don't you guys?
Florida Panthers, yeah. It's basically the same animal, yeah.
But there's no mountains because your shit's flat.
Right.
so they're just like
ours. Florida Panthers are much more rare though, because they have to contend with all the other predators around. So there's a lot of competition.
Well, yeah. No, I couldn't deal with that, man. I couldn't deal with that. I was like, hey, don't get ready. Put your sprinting shoes on. Why? You're gonna take out the trash. Like fuck that. Fuck that. Go out, take out the trash at 30 miles an hour minimum.
There's I saw a video of a guy in Florida taking out his trash, and there was a gator in the trash bin.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No.
Pretending to be some fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Like, no. God damn it. No way, man. But
that would be too much. I don't think I would like that.
No. And then I remember, JV, there's a bunch of like massive storms heading, like, that were in your area, right? And it's like, why is it like the East Coast, we have our own crazy shit. I think our cross to carry is Baltimore, right? That's dangerous enough, right? And then in the middle of the country, man, you guys got all the crazy weather, man. Like every time I turn on the freaking TV, it's like shit's trying to erase everyone in the middle of the country.
Well, right now we're dealing with a big, a heat wave. It was like 103 or 4 today, something like that.
No, that's too much. That's too much, man. That's too much.
That's even hotter than here right now. Wow.
It was right like that. It's just the way the weather is right now. The high pressure. I don't know all about it. If you're a meteorologist, explain it.
Yeah, obviously.
I was listening when they explained it, but it didn't sink in real good. So,
like, well, God's magnifying glass moved over the Midwest, and
all I know is hot. So, yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, guys, we did the damn thing. Thank you. Listen,
Yeah.
we did an hour. We did.
We did
Thank
it.
you
What
so
did we
much
do?
for
What did we
just.
do? We did it.
We did
No, we did it.
everything and nothing.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Wow.
As long as everyone leaves with questions.
Yeah.
and
I'm
just
sure
like,
they
what the
will.
fuck is this?
Or like, why
Everybody's
did I
gonna leave and be like,
what
what just happened?
Yeah, like, yeah, can we
Yeah.
not do this again? But we're gonna do it again sometime. But anyway, hey, listen, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys hopping on this thing. You know, I'm trying to get better at this. Hopefully next time the big explosion won't take me off the air. But you know, randomly. It's like I'm gonna go outside right now and see what the fuck happened.
Well, at least you wasn't on fire when you came back or anything. So
Yeah.
it could have been worse.
Yeah. It could have been like all like this dust.
Hold on, guys. I got a situation.
Stand by. We're going viral. Oh man. Anyway. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Listen. Everyone in the chat, thank you for
He
hanging
didn't come
out,
back looking
you
like
know.
Wile E. Coyote.
You rock, Chet.
Yep. Thank you so much, guys. And I will see you. We'll see you.
Thanks
all.
for having us on, Dan.
Of course, man. Of course. Each and
Yeah,
every
it
one
was
of you guys. Hey, listen, go check out all their channels,
Thanks,
guys.
Daniel.
Where is it?
Yep.
Av Files, King Boomer, JV's Hangouts. You know, my shit's mirrored. So
Check
I don't
these
know what the
guys
fuck
out.
I'm
Not
doing.
paying much. Don't check my channel out. You'll be disappointed.
No, man. I love your channel, man. All right, guys.
I paid him a lot of money for that, though. Good.
All right.
Take care, bye.
Yep. Later, guys.
It was fun.